All right, Virgos, welcome. This is a timeless intuitive tarot reading, though we're also looking at energies around the new moon in Pisces, together with the sun in Pisces, which talks about wanting to take initiative when it comes to my own healing, my own spiritual connection, faith, you know, the Pisces is compassionate. It's, you know, when the sun and the moon come together, the sun being the head and the moon being the heart. So it's an opportunity to align the sun, to align the mind and the heart. To have and experience that connection. And also Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. So it's like a culmination. It's where that journey of the sun ends before it begins again. And so it's also a time of reflecting, of reflection. Of our experiences, our connections, what I love, who I love. And the new moon is also at its darkest. So it's also a period of resting and reflecting so that we can plant new seeds. All right. Let's draw some overall energies for you, Virgos. Queen of Discs. Ooh, King of Discs. How about that? That looks pretty. We have a couple. We have a couple. Perhaps some struggle. We don't know yet. But definitely we are looking at two sides. We will get a last card. All right. For later, let's set it right here. Let's set it right here. Okay, for the end of the reading, for final advice. Okay, let's take a look at the energies. I have my ginormous deck, which I love, but the cards are kind of giant for my hands. Let's take a look, Pisces. At the bottom of the Thoth deck, we have the Nine of Swords. So there's also here some worry and some too much activity of the mind. This is Mars and Gemini. So it's definitely talks about forceful mind activity. Let's see what the tarot has for us. What's going on for Pisces? Eight of Pentacles, nose to the grindstone. Two of Pentacles. Wow, we got a bunch of Pentacles here, right? So we definitely have a strong earth element here on the table. Work, stability, building, giving form, bringing from the inside to the outside, manifesting. Of course, we are always manifesting according to what's going on inside. And if we're well aligned, inside and outside, if we are in touch with what's going on inside, and if we are directing that well, guiding that well, nurturing that well, then that will show on the outside. So far so good. Ooh. Okay, Four of Swords. Three of Pentacles shows its face as well. Let's put these back. These cards are definitely big for me. Next time I'm going to, have a different method for drawing on these cards. Queen of Wands. We're looking nice and pretty here. The Queen of Wands knows her value. She is confident. She is passionate about life. She is passionate about herself. She values herself. No, she's strong because she has gained experience. She is very attractive. Because her confidence is very attractive. Her standing her ground, her standing up for herself, her having, knowing what the right boundaries are for her, valuing herself. So that's very attractive. So a lot of work has been put in, which gives this confidence to the Queen. Yeah, she's confident because she put in the work. She does what needs to be done. She does what it takes. There is no copping out. There is no coward energy. We take the horses by the reins and we do what needs to be done. And thus, she is confident. Perhaps there's a balancing out of, one's feminine and masculine energies. Or there's a balancing out also of a relationship between two people. Feminine, masculine. With the Queen there to remind us of where we stand when it comes to our value. When it comes to those things that are in place that makes us strong. Yeah, I saw the Four of Swords before. Yeah, strength. Definitely an element of strength here. You know, of balancing the cycles, of knowing oneself, of becoming strong, of knowing and learning to work with the energies. And perhaps letting go of something. Letting go of what was considered an idea of happiness, temperance, tempering, again, balancing out. Learning also, attaining wisdom. Because here there's an alchemy taking place. Because we have gathered experience and knowledge through the physical. But with Pisces, we are bringing that together with our feelings, with our imagination, with our faith, with our dreams, with the subconscious, with energies that we don't necessarily see. So there's a faith here where we are balancing and bringing together the inner and the outer, the tangible and the untangible. Perhaps there's work that has been done or is taking place towards becoming more confident. Perhaps we are willingly putting work into that. You know, both the Queen and the King of Cups being, King of Pentacles being here, you know, denote growth. Denote attainment. You know, it's showing up on the outside because we have done the inner work. And now we are in a place where we are even supported, you know, to bring the worlds together, to merge them and have them manifest into form, into reality. More pentacles. This is a lot of growth. This is a lot of opportunity for growth, but this is also growth taking place. This is growth taking place because we have put in the work and we have justice on our side. We have justice on our side. It's time. Things can be balanced out. Again, we have an element, a strong element of balance, of balancing out. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have temperance. We have the justice. We have a power couple, the Queen and the King of the same suit, which are two faces to the same coin, two sides to the same coin, two energy to the one whole. So there's a wholeness that's being attained or being worked on diligently. What is it that needs to be done? I'm gonna do it. Whatever it takes. No matter how long it takes. And through this work, through my discipline, I attain confidence, strength, knowing from experience. Two of Wands. Mars and Aries. So it's a kind of action. It's a card of action. Again, action. Will. I have the will. There's strong will here. Congratulations, Virgo. I mean, you're surrounded by your element. And it's good that we have some fire in the center here. You know, because, and some mirror with Libra, which talks about balancing out. Some Sagittarius as well, fire, balancing out. So that's good. Because on the table we do have a lot of earth, right? Which too much of can actually, too much of any kind, any element, can actually bring a stagnation or an imbalance. So maybe the earth can talk about so much focus on one thing. Which actually can stagnate an energy. But there's fire to help us. And the Queen of Wands is also fiery. So the fire helps us move, prompts us to move forward, to ignite, to start, to strive. And the alchemy of the inner and the outer. The mystical and the tangible, the ephemeral and the material manifestations. So continue working towards this balance. It's great. You're highly supported in this. Very well, Virgo. Let's close with the Serenity Prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can. And that's what shows very clearly here. That's amazing. And the wisdom to know the difference.